Hundreds of faithful gathered Friday at the Catholic Cathedral of St. Denis in central Athens of Greece for a mass marking the death of Pope Francis. Local faithful used the mass as an opportunity to honor the late Pope.
Ποτέ δεν είμαστε έτοιμοι για ένας θάνατος και προφανώς δεν είμαστε έτοιμοι να χάσουμε τον Άγιο Πατέρα μας ποτέ. Στην Καθολική Εκκλησία όλοι είμαστε πολύ λυπημένοι. Έχουμε ένα κενό μεγάλο, αλλά εντάξει, η λειτουργία ήταν πανέμορφη και έτσι θα τον έχουμε πάντα στην καρδιά, τον Πάπα Φραγκίσκο.
Κάθε φορά που θα σκεφτόμαστε τον Άγιο Πατέρα, νομίζω πως οι περισσότεροι καθολικοί θα σκεφτόμαστε τον Πατριάρχη των Φτωχών. Έναν ιεράρχη ο οποίος είχε σαν πρώτη έγνοια το πώς θα υπηρετηθούν οι μικροί. Ακριβώς όπως το ζήτησε ο Χριστός μας. Πρώτα οι μικροί. Αυτό ακριβώς θα θυμόμαστε.
Meanwhile, hundreds of people gathered at Sarajevo Cathedral, Bosnia, to pay their respects to the late Pope Francis. Francis traveled to Bosnia on one of his papal trips in June 2015.
Papa nekako je povezano sa mojim radnim mjestom i ono što je negdje i nama davao kroz svoje molitve gdje je volio učenike, volio je profesore, nadahnjivao nas u stvari kroz svoj rad da budemo bolji u našem radu.
Pictures of the Pope were placed on the walls of the cathedral during the service, which was led by the retired Archbishop of Bosnia, Cardinal Finko Poliak. Cardinal Poliak is set to leave for Rome to take part in the conclave, despite his ill health. Faithful in Sarajevo say the late Pope made a large impact on Catholics during his 2015 visit, where over 100,000 pilgrims gathered for Holy Mass at the Sarajevo Football Stadium. In the meantime, Haitian Catholics, including interim Prime Minister Alex Didier Filsame, filled the Church of St. Peter of Pétionville in Port-au-Prince in Haiti at a Mass to honor the late Pope Francis, who died aged 88 on Monday. Pope Francis never visited Haiti, the poorest nation in the Western Hemisphere, but maintained a connection with Catholics on the island. Francis also elevated Chibli Langlois from the position of Archbishop to a Cardinal in February 2014. Langlois will be part of the conclave choosing Pope Francis' successor.
Nous sommes venus célébrer la vie nouvelle réservée par Dieu au Pape François, serviteur infatigable de l'Évangile, prophète de l'espérance, avocat inébranlable de la paix.
His appointment was seen as Pope Francis reaching out to the developing world, the margin of the Catholic Church, and looking towards developing countries dealing with poverty and violence. Meanwhile, Catholics in the West African nation of Ghana observe a Requiem Mass in honor of Pope Francis on Friday evening at Accra's Holy Spirit Cathedral. Catholics make up about 10% of the population in Ghana, a majority Christian nation. Pope Francis was beloved by many across Africa as he frequently prayed publicly for peace in ongoing conflicts on the continent. He visited 10 African countries, 7 more than his predecessor.
I think his concern for the earth, his concern for how we need to take care of the earth, and that actually propelled us in the Accra Archdiocese together with our Archbishop to take the fight against galamsey seriously. So his care for the earth and observing what he does with humanity and, you know, the marginalized and all that.
Pope Francis, who died Monday at age 88, will be buried in a niche tomb in Rome's St. Mary Major Basilica on Saturday, after his funeral in St. Peter's Square at the Vatican. Vatican said that 164 delegation will attend the funeral, including 54 head of state and 12 reigning sovereigns, alongside tens of thousands of faithful.